So, Casinetto selection of caviar, it starts from an entry level of a Baeri, which is a pure single cru. This Baeri is harvested in Italy. The farm is situated between Lombardia and Veneto, offering a very natural and sustainable harvest for our caviar. The year of maturation of this sturgeon is about 8 years. So the perlage of our caviar, it's quite black. The pearl of caviar are not more bigger than 2.8 millimeter per each. It's very good and useful for topping, so you can easily use it from your kitchen. As a second one, we have our royal. The caviar is always harvested in Italy in terms of texture, but also in terms of flavor. So it's very present, this quite note of fresh nuts. And as you can see, the perlage, it's quite more bigger than the others. Let's say that the breed of this sturgeon, called Transmontanus or white sturgeon, let's say 12 to 14 years. As a third caviar, I would like to introduce you our Chinese selection. It's called Kaluga hybrid, so it's a mix of a Shranky and Dauricus. So the sturgeon Dauricus is called the beluga of the Dauricus River. The perlage of this caviar, it's quite very similar to the Royal, but the color it's completely different. It's quite much more greenish. This is a great caviar to be offered as a tin. As a fourth option, we have the Osietra. This selection of Osietra is also coming from China. The perlage of this caviar it's very much similar to the crystal. The color it's very let's say indicated to a similar look of a very dark green palette color. And this caviar it's well, let's say, indicated for my personal opinion to a good degustation caviar menu. As a last option, we have our beluga. So considering that the beluga, it can reach over 18 years before to be ready. That's why many people they're asking why the beluga is so expensive, because the life of a sturgeon is going over 18 years. The peculiarity of this caviar, it's for sure its color completely different from the others, very similar to the ashes, and it's quite creamy on the mouth. Beluga must be really, let's say, appreciated as it is, without anything. I do personal suggest. But of course, you cannot miss a beluga in your tasting degustation a la carte caviar menu. So this is the selection that Casinetto is offering at the moment. As I said, we are covering all the good range of country producer, and of course we will be delighted to come at your venue and let you try our caviar. Thank you.